Welcome back to watch me destroy the economy of the United States of America. Our GDP, yeah, you can see the growth has halted. We officially started contracting. I think a lot of this comes down to A, we tried to expand into steel frame construction when we shouldn't have, and B, we tried to, or we automated a shitload of jobs and put like, I don't know, probably 500,000 to 1,000,000 people out of work. Is there a way to see over time the unemployed number? I don't actually know. So we still don't have that many unemployed, but we have a lot of peasants, and I don't know how to. I wish I had checked before. We have 12.3 million peasants. I wonder what that was at the beginning of last episode. I wish there was a. That's what I've been complaining about this all series. There needs to be more change over time graphs and charts, because I don't actually know if that's a significant difference. I also don't know, like, the calculations for when someone becomes unemployed versus going back to being a peasant. Where are and I also, like, where are the people unemployed? That's what I want to find out. I don't want to have to go through each state. Is there not an unemployed pop list? Peasants all work subsistence farms, so there's no reason for me to look through here. I want unemployed. Machinists, farmers, servicemen, engineers, clergymen. It's just not a pop. That's so weird. So now I'm like, okay, do I just go, like, where are the unemployed? Because that'll tell me where I should be building. You have 2 unemployed in West Virginia. What about New York? You have 1,500 unemployed. I mean, we automated, like, all kinds of industries, especially a lot of rural industries. It's probably just kind of spread out all over the place. 3 unemployed in Iowa. 36 unemployed in Nebraska. 218 unemployed in California. I mean, yeah, we gotta raise taxes. In fact, we need to do that, like, right now. But see, that's not really doing anything. We'll cut you, first of all. We just gotta make it through. I guess we could, worst case scenario, we pause construction. I think, yeah. So I'm just gonna do this. We could also eventually cut some military buildings, but that's actually bad. Because that is going to just create more unemployed people and drop standard of living and blah, blah, blah. So I really just want to... I mean, construction is everything. We're spending $300,000 a week on construction. $200,000 a week on iron. That's why we got to get these iron mines out. That will fix a lot of our problems. If you don't eat shit and die... No, we've had this event so many times. I can't afford to do it again. We're done. We're done. We're not passing proportional taxation, at least not right now. I guess universal suffrage is what we're going for next. Also, yeah, LOL at us being able to buy Alaska now. We have to be not in debt and not taking loans. Or, those are the same thing. We have to be not in debt and not in default. We're not in default, but we're very close to it. We're about 6 million away. We're a few months away from being in default. So I just want to get these iron mines out, and then I'm going to pause construction. I actually don't even know if we're going to be able to make it to... Although, as they staff up, price of iron should go down. Trade union, so... People have been complaining about the difference in living standards between us and our neighbors in the Netherlands. Watch this. Actually, wait, no, Netherlands is probably quite high. 17.4? Yeah, less than 1 higher than us, bro. Also, what do you mean our neighbors in the Netherlands? Where are they? I mean, I guess maybe down here? Yeah. The Dutch, but that's not even the Netherlands. That's the Dutch East Indies, which is a subject, which the game does not count. Oh, it's over here. Okay, now, okay, I got you. So I can make the trade unionists happy by saying this is simply an example of global economic inequality. I could hurt relations with the Netherlands, or I could make 5% of pops in South Cameroon more radical. I will just make the trade unions happy. We should be able to watch the price of iron just, like, plummet. I mean, it's still going to be expensive, but it should be coming down pretty dramatically. And it is. We have some unproductive trade routes. Steel, that makes sense because we're not using steel anymore. We could export a lot of, like, glass and steel and explosives and stuff that we were using, theoretically. Glass. I know we don't have bureaucracy. That's okay. It's not really okay, but it kind of is okay. I just need these businesses to be profitable. You've done a bunch of stuff over in India. We're very close to having to halt, no matter what. We got more gold fields in Nevada. I mean, anything that helps. We got some rubber in Kenya. North Italian people are moving to the French treaty port in India. Gold fields have been depleted in the South Island. That doesn't really make them go away. It just it takes away some of them, I think, right? Yeah, which is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We have a rubber rush in. Yeah, we have a gold rush in Nevada. I need the gold field, the gold mine, gold field throughput. Sorry. Okay, we got through the iron. So we're gonna pause in as soon as these coffee plantations are done. Actually, no, we're gonna pause in 2 weeks. So as soon as this one's done. That's not good. How much longer on some of these? 11 months. 33 months. What? This expedition just doesn't end. And I can't, like, abandon it. It's costing us so much money. We could try to lower the price of paper a little bit. We could try to lower, I mean, nothing here is, like, egregiously expensive other than maybe ammunition. Government administration. There's no way to automate that. If anything, we need more government administration to get rid of this tax waste. I'm gonna let her go for a little bit and just kind of see. I'm just trying to get rid of this. If we get rid of this and the tax cuts, we'd be okay. I mean, not okay. We'd be like barely not going bankrupt. This has been such a dramatic turn. All right, we had that. That's very lucky. That passed instantly. I mean, it doesn't really. I wish that had happened with proportional taxation because that would really solve a lot of our issues here. I suppose I could do this just for now until we get rid of these modifiers. I hate raising taxes, dude. This is bad. Let's. You're currently being incorporated in less than a year. Incorporating these other states isn't really going to do anything. American Alberta is in turmoil? Why? I guess because you don't have market access? I can't afford to actually build those right now, but... campaigning by rail is a smart move. Socialist Party will get momentum, but railway building throughput. What is the price of transportation right now? Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. It's okay. Or we could... Oh, this is so. This is available because the Socialist Party is in government, so they will get even more momentum and will get throughput. Okay, cool. Free? This is pissing me off. Like, just go. We haven't had an event in forever. Russia is getting involved. Russia just keeps getting their ass kicked. They're somehow still the number 4 great power, by the way. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, you're fighting over a place. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's down here. That makes sense. It's part of the Great Game, so I suppose it makes sense that Russia would get involved. But clearly, I don't care. Can we try proportional taxation again? It's too late. We have to wait 3 weeks. This would make a big difference. I mean, it's not going to fix all of our problems, but it would help out quite a bit. Partisan papers. I need paper to be cheaper. So whatever we can do to make that happen. Let's look at the price of paper. Paper's like not even expensive. We're just buying so damn much of it. Yeah, it's actually like super cheap, and it got even cheaper. Socialist Party got 93% of the votes. The Democratic Party got 0 votes. Like, they didn't even get 1% of 1,000 votes. They didn't even get 10 votes in the whole country. They got 1.2%. And we had universal suffrage. So I assume that means, like, 30... Or not, there's not 34 million people that can vote, because some of those are kids or whatever. Politically involved, 10.4 million. So let's... They said 1.2%, right? So they got 125,000 votes in a country of 34 million people. That's just insane. The People's Party, so that's new. I would like you to leave. I'd really love for you to come in, but the problem is the size. I feel like size of government needs to be changed. Like, you shouldn't get a penalty until you have over 3 interest groups, I feel like. Oh, wait. Oh, we have a new president, and he's from the Roll Folk. Son of a bitch. So we could kick out the industrialists. What is you are neutral on proportional taxation, and you endorse it, surely. You're neutral on it as well. You endorse graduated taxation. Both of you like... Whereas the industrialists, they probably don't like proportional. Yeah, they like per capita, which is what we have. They're neutral on proportional. Let's do this just to like get some legitimacy. This is all I really care about. 40% is actually significantly higher than it was. Now that's a cool anthem. We got a national anthem for 5 years. A group of respectable musical composers teaching at the Art Academy in Pennsylvania have approached us. They have drawn attention to the alarming lack of a proper national anthem fit to invigorate the people of our spirits. Land of warriors, land of splendor, always threatening the offender, born from the night and blessed by day to drive all of our enemies away. I mean, that's the American national anthem. You heard it. Clippers are expensive. Pourquoi? Probably because we refitted all of our shipping industry over to operate with steamers, but we're still buying clippers for some reason. Actually, yeah, I can see why we're buying clippers. Fishing wharves and whaling stations and ports in Honduras, Liberia. So it's not even us. It's our... obviously, the fishing wharves and the whaling stations we can't do anything about. The ports are all our subjects. Speaking of subjects, you know what's a good way to get more money? Is to invade somewhere and make them pay you. We could totally... We're infants. What would... Problem is, I've been improving relations with you guys. Let's look at some GDP. Like a mid-sized power, like a Brazil and Egypt. What would it take? You're a tributary? Oh wait, no, you have a tributary. Why can't I make you a puppet? I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Their rank isn't... They're unrecognized. In another game I played, they were definitely recognized, so that's kind of weird. Well, can I make you a vassal? So I can't do anything with Egypt? Bro, that's so annoying. Alright, who else? I could maybe... I could try to puppet the Ottomans. That would be kind of funny. I imagine that would attract quite a bit of attention. It also costs a shitload of infamy. You gotta take 135 infamy. Brazil would do 76. Peru, Bolivia would do 39. What's your economy looking like? 5.25. 17.5. 30. 25. Are you a great power? You're a major power. 182 infamy. Interesting. Why can't I damage relations? Oh, because they're already bad. And then why can't I, like, actually do anything to you? I don't have an interest in Iberia. I can fix that right now. I'm not saying I'm going to do this, by the way. Especially not at the moment. But I think it would be funny. I just want proportional taxation. Come on, give me the first tick. Top deck. Industrialists are very unhappy. Which is giving me lower tax income from manufacturers, which is extremely annoying. This is simply too much nonsense happening down here. You want wealth voting? You want to go, like, worse than what we had before? We were at least at census voting. This looks like it's gone up a little bit, but I don't understand why we haven't had a single event in forever. This is so stupid. I don't. Ooh. So we must have lost some stuff. Yeah, we lost the 10% of our tax. I mean, and then 10% of our taxes is it's significant, but it's not that significant. That doesn't make any damn sense. So this is when we raise taxes. Why would it go up that much? There must be a bug. I know there's a few bugs where the game is not calculating things correctly. Like cut down to size is supposed to remove all the land you've had if you conquered in the last 10 years, but it actually does it over like the last like 10 decades or something. And there's a bunch of other bugs where like the game is like adding a 0 to numbers. So maybe it was pulling taxes in a way that is not actually correct. Because, yeah, this is making a big difference. A difference that, like, it shouldn't be that big. So I can go back down to this. And then I might be able to do something like that. Now the question is, can I start building? And I don't, that's unfortunate. I don't think so. Yeah. This is the issue. Iron is just, well, I don't understand. Like, this is also, I talked about this last episode. 2 episodes ago, before we switched to steel frame buildings, iron was not this expensive. And if anything, we have fewer construction sectors now than we did then. So why is iron so much more expensive? Like, let's pull up the menu for the market. Where's iron? It's because we expanded our steel mills so dramatically. So they're using as much iron. They're actually using more iron than our construction sectors. So we still just need more iron mines, which we have some queued up. And we need a diesel pump, which we need the compression engine for. We are almost done with feminism. And the compression engine is... It's all the way down here. Compression ignition, excuse me. What about malaria prevention, though? Alright, that's definitely what we're doing next. It's finally gone down a little bit. Give me proportional taxation. That's going to make a big... Oh, wait. Our investment pool! Yes! I completely forgot. Our investment pool has been building up this whole time because our capitalists are still investing, and we haven't been building. So it's just, like, sitting there. Okay, that should help quite a bit. That's going to allow us to build for at least a few years, hopefully. Even though we're on iron frame construction and not steel frame, it's still going to make a difference. But at least we're allowed to, like, actually grow our economy, which, you know, it has recovered. What's our unemployed... Our standard of living is a little higher than it was last time we checked. So, you know, the line still goes up, ladies and gentlemen. That's all that matters. So we can soon get more women in the workplace. We are 3 days away from, inshallah, better taxation. We are working on malaria prevention. God's not dead. We out here. You. Yes. I just want this nice, please. Then what's we don't have a truce in Mexico anymore because I've been so focused on our economy. Interesting. How much would it cost to mobilize my generals? I can't even see. Well, I'm not going to actually do this. I just want to see. Yeah, this would automatically pull in Great Britain. That's what I thought. So that's not good. We need to like try to bait Canada into joining a war against us, but I don't think that's really going to happen at this point. So we might not get Canada, which means if we're going to want all these provinces that we were talking about, or all these states, we're going to have to push somewhere else. I think I'm going to do this. That way, this will, A, give us some more money, because, I mean, like, it's not going to give us a whole lot. What are we getting from Zulu? I imagine it'll be roughly the same amount. 2.3k a week. Yeah, it's not really going to move the needle for us, but it gives us a stronger foothold in this area. That way, eventually, if we need to, we can push into Central Africa. And thankfully, or luckily for us, they're going to pull in Transvaal, so we can just take them both out in one war. And then eventually we can annex these and incorporate them. Now, it's possible... Excuse me. Oh, Transvaal might have abandoned them? Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Which is honestly annoying, even though it's going to make it even easier for us. Yeah. This is pissing me off. Why is this? We haven't had an update here in years. Like, literal years. Isaac Hull's just out there. At the age of 100! He was born before the United States existed. What the fuck? Is this a bug? Is he, like, is he just dead somewhere in the western frontier and the expedition can't continue? Okay. Well, in the meantime, let's just mobile. We don't need a whole lot. Let's let Sherman see some action. Electric telegraph unlocked, which leads to something that we wanted. We're not going to do it right now because we're researching malaria prevention. I think that leads to trench warfare, right? Or trench works? Yes. So that'll be good if we ever do get another great power tries to punish us for our expansion. Honestly, Orange might just back down if they have literally no help, and I would be okay with that. Orange and Transvaal have a defensive pact. Then why are they not in the war? Am I losing it? Is this a bug? You have a defensive pact with Orange. Okay, bro. Whatever. Western Frontier completed! It actually happened! We found the long-fabled Buenaventura River does not actually exist. I don't actually know what this is. Is this like a legend from the frontier days? I've never heard of the Buenaventura River. A disappointment and a tough one. We revised the maps over and over, checked with the locals, followed the marks, the maps again. How is it possible for a river to not exist? To have so many witnesses and still not be? What did the Franciscan missionaries see then? A lake, perhaps? Another river? There's a sense of defeat that comes to a man with such a force that makes mountains tremble and the mind shiver. Nothing, the man next to me says, his eyes hurting with an impassive decency. We found nothing. Oh my god. So, first of all, even though we are now making more money, during a small skirmish, event in null state. Cool. A musket ball embedded in his leg. The wound itself was fine, but the infection wasn't. Seth Wad has taken over as the new leader. Did Sherman die? No. Who? Okay. I'm a little bit confused. Did we even have a general in Indonesia? The expedition. Bro, there's no expedition. Okay, the game is freaking out. Oh, but Isaac Hull did die. Okay, so that's what happened. Oh, so because... Is that what's going on? Because we have unused construction, our investment pool has gone down, which means we're actually losing money because we're not building? Wait, like, I don't understand why we lost so much money. First of all, let's recruit an admiral for New England. George Dewey. And then let's also check here. 21 in reserve in the Midwest. Who's our Midwest general? Thomas Jackson. Let's promote you. Also, let's promote George Dewey. And then let's declare some more interests. Perhaps in... I don't even know, man. Like, does it even matter at this point? I guess back up here. And we have inefficient taxation in New York. Minus 30. Did we get like a negative modifier for the government admin here? Or I guess we just built a bunch of stuff in New York recently. Also, you're losing money because no one is buying power. But at least it gives our engines something to do. And then let's try to come up with a way to use power. We could get some electric fences for our livestock ranches, maybe. We'll figure that out in the next episode. But first, I guess that we just need to do... One of you is producing... What, you have 8 fully staffed levels. You're producing 128 taxation capacity.